guys, thanks for coming back for another video. If you want to know how I got this everyday makeup look, then just keep on watching. See, I'm here with a bare face, no makeup, and it kind of took me a lot to actually do this video because I'm not very comfortable with my skin without makeup on. Not quite yet. I know I just did my video on how to control your acne, but I still do struggle from some breakouts, and I do have a few breakouts right now. But I guess this is me kind of getting over my fear of that, and I just wanted to show you guys my everyday makeup routine. So first, I start out with my eyebrows. I use the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Chocolate. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. And I just use this e.l.f. brush. It's like an angled brush. I don't know if it's focused. An angled brush. I didn't get the Anastasia brush because it's like $18, and I already paid $21 for this little pot, which by the way lasts so long. So if you're thinking about it, definitely get this instead of the Brow Wiz, even though I got that and I kind of liked it even more, but it's more expensive and does not last as long as this. So I might just speed this up because I'm really bad at doing my brows, especially on camera, but I like to start at the wing and work my way up to the front here. As I'm doing this, I also wanted to say I know I've been kind of MIA for the past 2 weeks, but I'm back now. But last week my family was here and we were getting up kind of early every day and doing touristy things around town, so I didn't want to kind of take time away from seeing them to record a video. I know I could have done a pre-made video and just uploaded it, but I made a video 2 weeks ago, not this past week but the week before, that I also missed, and I didn't like it. I liked what it was about, but as I was putting it together, I did not like how the footage turned out, and I didn't want to just post a video just to get a video up. So I thought I would just wait and post something that I actually thought was good quality instead of, like I said, just posting something just to post it. So your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, so I think I'm going to finish those up and not spend too much time on them because it's not the biggest deal if they're not matching 100%. So then next, I use my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous concealer. This is really light actually, but I find that it doesn't look super bad on. It doesn't look too light. I've had this forever. And I used to use the e.l.f. concealer. I don't even think they have different names of concealer, but it's e.l.f. But it ran out. So I went back to this because I keep forgetting to get new concealer. But I'm just taking this under my brow to kind of make a sharp line. long to do this makeup look in the morning. I'm obviously just kind of slowing it down for the purpose of this video. Brows are done. Okay, next, shake this up, because you can tell it kind of like starts to set in the middle. But I use the, I can't even tell if any of this stuff is focused. Okay, here it kind of looks focused. Fenty Beauty foundation in the color 300. And I usually just do 2 pumps on like the inner corner of my hand. Take this little stippling brush. It's Royal and Langnickel, complexion BMD 185. I don't really know, my mom got me this for Christmas, I think, and I love it. I'm just applying this all over my face. I don't really apply under my eyes where I'm going to apply my concealer because there's no reason to have 2 layers of makeup, especially putting this on underneath when I'm just going to go over with something else. It doesn't make much sense. That. Then I go back in with this concealer. I don't even know what shade it's in. It's so old. I don't use a lot. I know some people really like to use a lot and go crazy, but honestly, I feel like I don't have a ton I need to cover. And I'm not saying that to be like, I don't have any bags under my eyes, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like I just use it to brighten my face. I don't necessarily use it to cover anything. And I know it looks really light, especially on camera, but just wait until I'm done and it won't look as light. And I'm not doing anything crazy here. I'm just using my fingers. And then, I know it still looks kind of crazy. So sometimes if it looks a little too light, I guess it looks better. I'll go back in with this. It's a little foundation on it, and I'll kind of just like darken it back up, but whatever. Next, I use my Airspun Loose Face Powder. Original formula, blah, blah, blah. I feel like every YouTuber uses this, has used this, or has shown it in a video. So that's where I heard of it, was on YouTube. And, hair in my eye. I use this Micro Pure brush. Doesn't have a number, doesn't have a name. I also got this for Christmas last year, I think. And it works good for this. So I just take some powder. I like to just take it from the bottle thingy and put it in the lid, so I can kind of just like tap it off and get as much as I want. And then I'm going to go over my whole eye area, even the lid, and even on my eyebrows. I like putting it on my eyebrows because I feel like it sets them a little bit. Then I like to take a little bit on my fingers, just a little bit, and put it on my smile lines. Because if I don't, and even if I do sometimes, they get really defined. Use the leftover powder, and I just kind of put it all over my face. See, my concealer doesn't look that crazy anymore. At least not from here. Watch, I'm gonna edit this video and it's gonna look crazy. So then, I used to use, next I'm going to use bronzer, but I used to use the Estee Lauder bronzer. I don't even know if it had a name in it, in this palette that I have from like a Christmas package. And I recently ran out, and I'm trying to like save money and not spend so much on makeup and get high-end everything, because I don't need high-end everything and I don't use really that much high-end makeup, but I was trying to save money, and I went to the Target and I found this Rimmel London Natural Bronzer, but it's in the shade 022 Sun Bronze. It's so hard to find a bronzer for my color, for my skin tone, because I feel like all the bronzers are my skin tone that are drugstore. So this is really my only option at Target. It looks like this, and you can tell I've used a lot because it takes a lot for it to get noticeable. I wouldn't recommend it, but this is just what I'm working with right now. And I use this Micro Pure kind of angled brush. It doesn't look super angled, but it is. No name, no number. Oh, and another thing about this is that it's really loose powder. So if I like go to use it, just flies everywhere, and my vanity is super brown from this. I don't know, I just don't like it. I wouldn't recommend it, but I haven't gone to the store to get new. So I take kind of a lot on my brush because that's what it needs, and I make my little fishy face and go in kind of from like the top of my ear down, kind of like here down, not all the way to my mouth because then you look crazy, but like about halfway, and I just rub it in circular motions. I also go on the top of my forehead since I have a huge forehead. I like to contour it a little bit. No major contour, just to kind of warm up my face. Almost done. Before I go in with my mascara, I like to do my eyeshadow first. I don't even know what Naked palette they're on now, but I'm still on number 3. And the color I like to use, I used to like to use Limit, but now I'm using Nooner. Nooner, I think that's what it's called. Can't really tell. It's this one that's kind of in the middle here. Top it off with my mascara, but I use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the color, I think it's just black, blackest black. finish this look off. This one is NYX NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a turn on waterproof extreme color lip liner in the color Sugar Glass. The final look. Thank you guys for tuning in once again for another video. This is pretty much the same look I had, I think it was the last video I uploaded actually, my sleek bun. This time I decided to do more of a side part, so let me know what you think. Middle part or side part? I'm kind of liking the side part. It's not too much to the side, I don't venture out that much, but it's a little different. I've only done this a couple times. Like I said, thank you for tuning in and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!